Yo, bros. I've done a video on this woman maybe like twice now. She's unstable. This is a thing where, there's come a time where women have to understand th- their issues with men is because of them. You have to do some self reflecting. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're the problem that you have because you have so much issue and really toxic issue with men. Maybe you're the problem. Or you know what? You are the problem. You are the problem.
I'm outside this nigga house. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. When niggas start acting funny, baby, it's time to investigate. When a man deviates from his routine, something is up. Because niggas are predictable. So when they become unpredictable, it's because they cheating. I've been here since 3 o'clock in the morning. He didn't answer the door. It's a strange car outside. Baby, I went to sleep. We can play. We both can play this game. I gotta leave sometime. I'm gonna be here when you do. You thought I was gonna go home? No. I'm still here. I'm still here. And it's gonna be here until somebody leave this motherfucker. Okay? Okay, update. It's literally 8 o'clock. And this nigga is still pretending to be asleep. I'm outside this nigga house. It's 7 o'clock.
Get a grip. You're stalking the man. This is a thing where if you think he's cheating, break up. Break up. If you have to do this, if you have to camp out at your man's place, maybe it's time for you to just be single. Why waste your time? Why lower yourself? Why make yourself out to be a stalker? Why? Just break up. If you believe this man is cheating, then leave him. The toxic. I'm a strong believer that toxic people will attract toxic people, or toxic people will create people into toxic people. I.e., then now you attract toxic people because you created toxic people. So it's either or, and this right here is toxic. It's a toxic nature. It really is. It's unhealthy. It's mentally unstable. You are camping out at his main at this guy's house at 3 o'clock in the morning. Right, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It looks. Is it 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I don't know. It's like, but seriously, you're camping out at his place for hours. Get a grip. Stop it. Now, I mean, she has a
Yeah.
I guess a story time behind it. It's 7 minutes, so I'm not gonna have it played all the way through. I'm gonna react to it while we're watching. But this is the thing where women like this is like they're unstable. They really are. She's made plenty of videos. I don't even know if she's talking about the same man. Because the last video I made of her, she said she's breaking up with him. So maybe she's talking about maybe a bunch of different men. So it's like maybe realize that you're the problem in this. You're the common denominator in all these failures.
I can't even let a bitch sleep. I can't even let a bitch catch up on her sleep. Okay, so the story starts because earlier on in the day, I had called him 2 times or 3 times, and he didn't answer the phone. Like hours went by, and then he texts me, and he's like, "Oh, I think I've missed your call. I've been doing my annual certifications for work or something." And I'm like, "Why are you texting me back instead of calling me back?" So boom, at this point, I'm crazy. I'm already thinking he already acting weird. So I go out with my friends.
Maybe he doesn't want to deal. Yes, you're crazy. Maybe he doesn't want to deal with you. I can tell talking to you is a headache because you're crazy. This is something that a lot of men need to. I think good men, because I questioned it. I question if this man is a good man, but a lot of good men need to really do some self reflecting. Why are you with these crazy ass women? There's a point where men gotta have an epiphany where stop trying to be the white knight. Stop, and I'm talking about the good men. Okay, there are plenty of good men that you know what fall for the crazy. I've been there. I've done that. Stop wanting to be the white knight. Stop. Stop wanting to save a girl. Stop. We see the unstable ones and we think that we could change them, or we think we could be their white knight and just change their life and make it seem like they will appreciate you. No, they would just go crazy on you. Yeah. So honestly, stop dealing with these mentally unstable women. They only will bring chaos into your life.
And then later on in the day, after the club, I want to say it was like 1 a.m. I started calling him. He didn't answer. And so I'm like, that's weird. Well, I keep calling him for like 2 hours. I got another hour. Like I didn't leave the club until like 2 something in the morning. So I had been calling him since like 1 a.m. Technically since earlier on the day when he didn't answer his phone. So he's still not answering. So when the club ends, I say, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go to that house. So the club ended. I pulled up on him. I called him literally.
Okay, so it was 3 in the morning. You kidding me? No, duh. He doesn't want to talk to you. Like literally 3 o'clock in the morning. What the hell is wrong with you?
I swear to God, I called him 54 times back to back to back. Even if you
You called him 54 times. Serious? Okay, here's the thing, right? Um, well, I'll probably talk about it later. She hasn't gotten to it, but it's like you are, you are literally, you have entered mental. I mean, you're already in mentally unstable territory.
sleep, if my phone rang 54 times, I'm not sleep no more. What the fuck?
If you ignore it, you would, or you put on do not disturb. Literally, why would he want to bother with you?
So after the 54th time, I pulled up to his house. I parked the car in the front. He has a ring doorbell camera, so I'm like, he's gonna see me. Bang on the door. Bang on the door, bang on the door, bang on the door. Nobody answered. I'm like banging on the door like the police for 20 minutes. Don't nobody in the house come to the door. All right, cool. I go sit in my car. I'm calling him. I sit in my car. I look up. I see a car parked in the driveway that I never seen before. And so now I'm like, uh-uh. I'm in the car trying to Google the license plate. I can't find nothing out. So I'm like, all right, we just gonna have to play the waiting game. I get comfortable in my car. Usually he wakes up about 4 or 5 a.m. to like talk to his family in Africa. So I'm like, it's 3 o'clock, about 5 a.m. He's gonna be up and then I'm gonna be able to go inside. So I go to sleep in the car. I wake up, it's motherfucking 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, oh, ain't no way he let me sleep out here this long. So about 6 o'clock, I get up in the car. I'm looking around, call him a couple times, knock on the door again, nobody comes. Go back in my car. At this point, I'm committed. I'm not going home. It's freezing cold out here. I'm huddled up in my coat. I don't care. I'm not going home. I'm leaving here with something. So I'm sitting in the car, and then right about 7 something, I hear a door close. So I look up, and one of his male friends, are leaving the house. They get in the car, they look at me, see me, and before I could get out the car to say, can you let me in the house? They drive off. Okay. So I had nothing.
Okay, she said her male friends, right? Then you see the comments. You see some comments saying, "Baby, that wasn't his friend. That was his boyfriend." I think that he has a boyfriend, sis. Girl, your man was chilling with his man, and you were disturbing them. It's always imagine it was reversed. That's why. That's when women's logic falters. Because if you reverse that, if a girl, if it was her girlfriend, a girl came out of that house, they wouldn't say, "Oh, she, she was chilling with a she had a girlfriend or sexual girlfriend." No, they wouldn't say that. But for a man, if a man has male friends, now he's gay. Instead of instead of he doesn't want to deal with your craziness. Imagine reverse. A man camped out at a girl's house, called her 54 times. Camped out at a girl's house, called her 54 times, sees one of her friends come out of the house. And would women assume the same? Would women do the same, say the same shit? No, they wouldn't. But for a man, yeah, let's insult him, question his sexuality, and then support her, not call her out how she's mentally unstable. Yeah, that makes sense. That perfect logic. That makes sense. That's when women's insanity, the hypocrisy showing. Because if this shit was reversed, that shit won't fly. It won't fly.
To do but to just sit there. Mind you, now this is a man that's always up 6, 7, 5 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock, he calls me. He's like, no, I call him, and finally he picks up the phone and he's like, hey, what's up? I've been sleeping outside since 3 a.m. That's what's up. So I'm talking to him. He's like, oh, he's asleep. And I was like, okay, cool. So just can you let me in the house right now? He's like, oh no, I'm at my cousin's house. But your car's outside. Oh, my friend dropped me off and took my car back to my house. Why would he do that? Okay.
I would say this, just be honest. Dump this crazy bitch. It's like, why? How desperate are you for a woman that you were like, oh, you know what? I want to stay with this one. Seriously, men need to wake up. I get it. I get it. Sex is great. Or is sex great with crazy one? Crazy story. Crazy story. Okay. I um I went on a date with this really mentally unstable woman. She was obese. She was obese and then got surgery to be skinny. And I think that transition kind of mentally unhinged her. Right? You get it, right? A woman that had the mentality of an obese woman, and then now she's kind of attractive. Now she's skinny more. So I guess that's what was unhinged her. I should have again. Men are stupid. We do a lot for the box. First date. I'm not gonna go into too detail. She was really a red flag, but I gave her a chance because she wanted to hook up. I should have stopped it there because during that hookup, she wanted me to hit her. I'm like, I don't think, and like I was like I really didn't want to do that, so she hit me, and I'm like, okay. During the process, it's like you know what I don't think I can do that. I don't think this is like this ain't turning me on. Either hitting you or getting hit, that ain't turning me on. It really is not turning me on. So I had to end that. Sadly, I was stupid. I'm a man. Okay, I'm stupid. I went on another date with her, hoping that you know what, maybe I don't know. I don't know what I mean. I'm stupid, right? I'm a man. But the next time interacting with her and hooking up with her, hopefully it would have been different. But not really. Well, I mean, sex was like okay, I guess. But then only to find out she's up late at night drinking all my liquor. I'm like, okay, I need to stop getting with the crazy ones. So that was, I sex ain't great with crazy ones. I don't know. Maybe it's not for me, right? But I don't know about you guys. But it's not enjoyable. It wasn't enjoyable, you know, doing it with the crazy ones.
Okay. So he has remote locks on his door. So I'm like, can you just unlock it from the app? The app doesn't work. It hasn't been working. He's like, okay, let me call my friend, tell him he can come back to the house. He got a key, he can let you in. Hangs up the phone, calls back, and it's like, oh, my friend said, mind you, the friend that just left, oh, my friend said he's not near the house right now. He'll let me know when he get home. They thought I needed to come home now. He's like, oh, you can come to my cousin's house. And I'm like, no, because his cousins are like grown up, like they're older cousins. And I'm like, I'm not going there because I have my club outfit on still. I'm like, I'm not going to meet your cousins that dress like this. And he was like, no, don't worry, just come, just come. I'm like, bitch, you trying to get me to leave from in front of the house so you can sneak that bitch out the back? Hell no. So I'm like, no, yeah, I'm not coming to your cousin's house dressed like this. So
Then break up. Literally break. I mean, like you're so sure you're so sure he's cheating on you. Break up.
he's like, all right, cool. We're getting ready to go to church. We got to be to church in 2 hours. So just let me know what happens. As I'm sitting there, because I'm not leaving until a nigga come out of the house. So I get into this house. His friend comes back, looks at me, goes in the garage, in the house, closes the door, doesn't say anything. I'm like, okay, he must be going around to the front to unlock the front door. So I go to the front door, the door's still locked. So I'm like, all right, maybe he just forgot. So I'm banging on the door, banging on the door, banging on the door. He don't come to the door. So now I'm confused because I thought you told your friend to let me in when he got home. Yet he's ignoring the door. He know I'm out here. So I call him, no answer. I'm calling. All of a sudden, again, now he can't answer the phone. He texts me and he's like, oh, what's up? I'm at church. I'll let you know when my friend gets home. I said, your friend is already home, and you know that. That's why you're not answering the phone. Your friend is already home. Somebody come open the door. And how you at church when you told me church didn't start for an hour for 2 hours? I didn't get off the phone with you for like an hour. It hasn't even been an hour since you said church was in 2 hours. Also, he told me he doesn't go to church till 11. His church starts at 11. So why you at church at 10 o'clock? You deep in the church too, because you can't even answer the phone. You're lying. You're in the house. And
This girl knows him down pat. I mean, I'm impressed. She knows him down pat. She's scary. It's like, bro, break up with her. What's the point in lying? I mean, I really do. I honestly don't understand. What's the point in lying? Why do you want to stay with this crazy bitch? Why? I sometimes I don't understand because like I get it. If you love her, okay, you will deal with the crazy. It doesn't seem like you love her. It really doesn't. I don't know what about this story that shows you that this man loves her. I really don't. And the box ain't worth the crazy. If he can get, if like, let's say hypothetically, he is cheating. So that means he's able to get other boxes. It's not like he's like desperate and lonely. So what's the point? You have your, it's like you're not mooching off of her. This woman is not that, she ain't had the money like that. So what's the, you know what? This is the thing where I don't understand I really don't understand the player or Pookie mindset. Why do you want to keep Crazy Box around? I don't understand. It's not like you can't get sex from other women. Like the players and the Pookies, they have a roster. They can get sex. It's not drastically hard. So why keep Crazy Box around? Why keep crazy women around? I don't understand. I cannot imagine the sex is that great. Especially when you want to cheat, especially when you want to have sex with other women. How is the sex with this woman that great?
you know your friend got home. That's why you're not answering the motherfucking phone. So I said, bitch, answer this motherfucking door. Somebody answer this door, or I'm going to slash every tire that's out here, and I'm calling the police to do a welfare check. Because at this point, I'm pissed the fuck off. Y'all are in there playing. So So he on the phone talking about, oh, not on the phone, but he texted me talking about, oh, like I said, when my friend gets there, I'll let you know. Bitch, your friend is already here. How y'all playing around in this motherfucker? I don't like that. And he's like, all right, do what you want to do. So, baby, I called the police. I did what any crazy bitch would do. I've been out here since 3 o'clock. You think I'm gonna just leave? I call the police. I pretend to leave. I go across the street, park, and watch. So I'm sitting there for like an hour. Nobody comes out. The police don't show up. So I just go home. At this point, it's like 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So I've been up all day long. I've been at his house waiting for him to open the door since 3 a.m. I'm just not sitting here no more. I can't. He won this one, okay? There's nothing I can do. I can't break into the house. He won that one. My thing really is just like cheating is okay. It's not okay, but like cheating is one thing. But watching me, letting me stay outside in the freezing cold for 7 hours is a whole other thing. That's where you got me fucked up at. So yeah, y'all. I don't know if
I don't have sympathy for women. I really don't. It is. I've yet to hear a story, see a situation, and then you know what? I do have sympathy for you. Even the worst cases, right? Like the whole, like let's say DV. You chose him. You chose him, and then you chose to stay with him. You saw the red flag. It's like, I mean, I don't want that to happen to a woman. I'm not saying I want that to happen or I'm happy that it happens, but I have no sympathy for it because honestly, even in those situations, you chose him. You chose to be with him. You chose to continue to be with him. You chose to ignore red flags. So really, I have yet to think or see of a situation that you know what I do have sympathy for her. I really do. I mean, I don't know unless I see like a woman been with the most obviously morally man, uh, n- n- not a single red flag you could see, and then he turns out to be the worst person in the world. I guess maybe, but when you actually dig in deep with a lot of stories, outside looking in, you could see the flags. You could see the red flags. So I don't know, but goddamn, this woman is crazy. You guys tell me, is Crazy Box really that worth it? I have, like I said, I gave you that sad story of mine. I've yet to experience Crazy Box that was all that good. I've yet to experience crazy sex that was all that good. So I don't know. You guys tell me, is it worth it? Is this really worth it?